Hey everybody, this is Dave with Broke Box Breakers. Thank you so much for checking out our channel. Great to be back with you. It's Brady and I here holding down the fort, and we're going to come at you with one of the more expensive football boxes on the market today. 2024 Select, finally here, highly anticipated product. A little bit over $1,000 bucks. I think $1,100 Brady is what we ended up paying for it.
Tax and shipping.
Yep, out the door, $1,100 bucks. So a lot of things you can buy with $1,100. This is what we went with. Let's find out what tonight has in store for us. As far as the specific cards we can hit, the XRC Mystery Redemption is really one of the biggest. If you pull a quarterback, big name of that, that's a huge, huge ticket there. And then some of the inserts that we're after, Starcade, Color Wheel, and Watercolors. I was joking around with Brady before this. Tonight, we're poachers. We're going after elephants. We're going after tigers. We're going after zebras. A little bit biased which one I'm going to be going after tonight. Would love to get the tiger backdrop with maybe a Joey Burrow, Jamar Chase, Blackjack Burton, Jermaine Burton, probably the only person in America with this jersey. Get to that later a little bit. What we have specifically is 2 autos, 1 mem, 15 Prizm Parallels, hoping for some animals there. 6 inserts and 2 field level base cards. Brady, I might need your help determining what those are. Not sure what the field level are. Those are the horizontal? I'm trying to think. I got you. We'll learn together, guys. And as always, your comments, they really help us. We're relatively new. We've been at this about a year and a half now, but the comments that you guys provide, a lot of you veterans have been at this far longer. So we appreciate each and every bit of your feedback, advice, and support. Brady, great to be back.
Great to be back. Price has been a little bit too high. We've had a little bit too much going on, but it's time to get it going again.
They blaming tariffs for that, or what's the issue there?
I'm just blaming the last couple of rookie classes being too strong.
Very true. Quarterback heavy. Quarterback heavy.
And he's trying to get that last little pump before they lose licensing.
This is the most graceful I've ever been opening a box, Brady. You got to be proud of me.
I think so.
Come a long way.
Beautiful handling.
Yes.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Got to protect the box, baby. All right. Ready to go. If you want to beautify that a little bit, we'll get our stacks ready. We miss Adam. Wasn't able to join us. As soon as this is over, we'll be right in touch with him. Let us know what big hits we got. Brady, let's get after it, brother. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate all your support of the Broke Box Breakers channel. Ooh, get that out of there. Justin Herbert. See a little color there in the middle, so we'll get to that last. Michael Penix, nice. That looks like a silver. They call these silvers, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So we'll definitely get that sleeved. We'll get to that last. Jimmy Graham, Trace, Joey Porter Jr. Sorry, Jake Trace. Ooh, Byron Murphy rookie card. That looks like a tricolor Prizm. Probably numbered, I would imagine, out of 149. Very nice. Good deal. Byron Murphy, I believe, defensive tackle from Texas. First round pick. Is that right? I've been wrong. Been wrong before.
Does not say, but I trust your judgment. You're usually pretty good on those.
I don't like those defensive linemen, man. They're tough to block. My Bengals, interesting draft. The guy they drafted in the first round had about as many sacks as I did in college, and I played offensive line. That's not good. Jalen Waddle, 4.5 sacks his college career. But the combine tested out of his mind. If it was based on combine alone, might have been first overall pick. J.J. McCarthy. We don't like him as well in Ohio for obvious reasons. Coming off the Achilles, we'll see what he can bring to the table.
JJ to JJ.
Very true. Sam Darnold's out of the picture with Seattle now, correct?
Yep.
Well, I see a Bengal at the end. That's always good news. All right. Sam Hubbard, end of his career. Got out with a lot of money and his health relatively intact. So good for you, Sam. Was definitely on the decline with his play. A lot of injuries were debilitating him, but all right. Ooh, we got our mem. So that is our only mem card. It's going to be the multiverse. We got Joe Montana in the 49ers and the Chiefs. I'm sure it's not from any specific game or event. Probably a TJ Maxx dumpster they found this. 149. The enclosed authentic memorabilia is not from any specific game or event.
Now that really surprises me.
Wow, that's not like Panini. All right, sorry, bud. Brett Favre and the Falcons. Look at that. People in Mississippi really like him. Rome Odunze. There we go. Rookie card. I was such a big fan of Brett Favre growing up. Bengals were not very good in the 90s. Didn't start liking them until 2001. Bandwagon at the age of 6. Sixth grade. Really liked Corey Dillon. He was such a beast. But unfortunately, he was pretty much the only star on the team. Mahomes.
Another thick dad back there.
Real thick dad and some orange. We'll get to that's interesting, Brady. I think we might have some heat there. Lad McConkey. Really good rookie season.
Hee-haw.
Let's go, Cam Little. That's nice. Looks like a kicker, just judging by the frame, the athletic frame. No offense, but he's got a nice auto. And it's a nice looking patch.
Sticker?
Yes, nice looking sticker though. And out of 35. That's nice. Cam Little signature memorabilia. That's the name of the card.
Jacksonville might do something this year.
We'll see.
Got Trevor Lawrence, you got BTJ, you got Travis Hunter.
Yep, Travis Hunter. They made a big move. Brady, as a Browns fan, did they make the right move passing up on Travis Hunter?
I think so. I was not a believer. I don't know if I believe that he could play both sides of the ball at a professional level, but
no one's ever done it before. I mean,
well, Dion.
True, very true. That man's one of a kind. Listen to him speak in person. There was an industry convention in Chicago a couple months ago, and if you ever get the chance to listen to Coach Prime, highly recommend it. That man, he's got some character now. He can talk in front of anybody. Okay. Jaden Reed. It's another tricolored Prizm, red, white, and blue. Not a rookie. That's numbered to $2.99. Jaden Reed's a solid player. The Packers.
Well, they must have not liked him enough. Going and drafting, Matthew Golden, first round?
Gotcha. Man, Brady's on his game tonight. He knows all the draft picks. I've just been following my Bengals. Mentioned Jermaine Burton, and anyone that followed his rookie year, I would describe it as dumpster fire, train wreck, along those lines. Bo Nix, he didn't have a dumpster fire of a rookie year. He shocked everybody. But Jermaine Burton, he was not mature enough to handle being a professional athlete. His cards were super cheap last year. So your boy, I've pretty much got a museum of his high-end cards in my basement. We're rooting for you. I believe in the 81. And this offseason, he's done really well. He's basically living at the stadium. I guess he's been evicted from a few places. So they took him in at Paycor Stadium. But we'll see. We were talking before this. Of course, it's a risk, but it's a name people don't know about. The Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, everybody knows those names. Sometimes you got to swing for the fences. And if you see 81 catch some passes next year, think of me. If you're watching Red Zone, you see Burton with some big plays. Dave was on to him.
I think there's another thick dot in there.
This is a night of thick ones. You're definitely right. Spencer Rattler. Charles Woodson. Hey, new owner of the Browns, right? Devin Achane.
Yeah, you did get a minority share, you're right.
Yeah. Too focused on the draft, Brady.
I was. When you're thinking about it.
Mike Brown ain't giving up any shares of his team now. Make too much money now. Devin Achane. 2 out of 7, Brady. Let's go.
Ooh.
Shout out Sean, one of my good buddies at work. He helps us submit everything to PSA. He's got first dibs on this one if you wanted it. And right after Brady, back to back, Drake May. Meh.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
They like Drake May.
Goodness gracious. Numbered? No, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Out of 149. Looks like good condition. These thick cards are very tough to get the 10s. But with him, his upside, I think that's worth a shot. Brady always takes great care of him. All right, let's get organized here. We have 5 left. What do you think so far? About halfway through the box, a little bit over halfway through.
I don't think we're making our money back.
No. Should have bought the other things with $1,100 at this point. A kicker auto, a running back out of 7. Best is yet to come, Brady.
It's all about the rookies. Yep. I mean, if you're not pulling rookie quarterbacks, pretty much you're not getting your money back on these. It's a lottery ticket. We say it all the time.
Now, shout out. Most people do not like pulling O-line cards. This is a great card for me. Joe Alt, absolute brick house, and had a heck of a rookie season. All right, we'll take care of that one if you don't mind. Jordan Addison. This would be the field level base card, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, and then there's
it might be a silver, is it?
Yes, looks like it. There's a blue after it. Another Dolphin. Sean's with us tonight. Shout out, buddy. Raheem Mostert. That's got to be numbered, you'd think. Out of 175, premier level. Very nice. Dolphins running backs. Whole lot of that. CJ Stroud, not his rookie year. We'll see what year 3 has in store for him. If you're looking for a buy the dips moment of his career, might be a good opportunity to pull the trigger there. And Ed Oliver, he was really highly touted coming out of college, but hasn't really lived up to the hype with the production so far. We'll see what happens with my Bengals. I think Mike Brown was sent to Switzerland for a few weeks, then the kid spent all of his money on our receivers. We'll see how that pays off here. Trey Hendrickson's wondering what's left for him. We were discussing that before the video. They just offered him, of course, according to reports, $28 million. That is below market value for his production, but you got to look at the age. I mean, if you want to build a championship team, you got to save some money. You can't pay everybody top of the market money, you know. You got to save some money somewhere. And the Bengals, 4 years. Oh, James Winston. Ooh, what do we got behind here? Saquon Barkley. This is nice, Brady. White, field level.
Okay, I saw that.
Saquon Barkley from his Super Bowl season.
First
Out of
year
35. There's got to be some Eagles fans watching this that are going to like that.
First year Philadelphia Eagle, right?
Yes, sir. That's a cool picture, too. Look at that jumping over. Very, very nice. Again, we're not making our money back.
No, things like this, they'll add up to the ticker a little bit.
Yep. The Bengals 4 years ago made unbelievably good move signing Trey Hendrickson. They paid him $16.5 million a year based off of one good year of production where he had 13.5 sacks. And a few years later, they got the better end of the deal. I understand the owners wanting players to honor their contract, but my hope as a Bengals fan, they can meet in the middle. Got a lot of things going in the right direction on that team. They need to get that settled. Drake May, Brady, that's nice. That's not an XRC, is it?
No, those are, I think, actual redemption cards.
Okay. That's a nice looking card, though.
I think if it's an XRC, you
Concourse, sorry.
Until it comes back to you.
Yep, just spewing fake news over here.
We've been out of the game for a little while.
We have. And one of my really close family members, anybody that's watched any of our videos know I'm football through and through. Absolutely love the game of football. The guy that got me into the game of football was my Uncle Charlie. Uncle Chuck, number 53. That's what I wore in high school and college. And just lost him this past week. So I want to thank Adam and Brady for being here for me. Sorry we weren't able to deliver videos, but he was in the ICU for 30 days. And I got to spend so much quality time with him up until the very end. When people are at their lowest moments, you got to be there for them. He was always there for me. And I was proud to be there for him at the end. And thank you, Adam and Brady, for your support through all this. And pretty soon, I'm going to open up some of these boxes of cards that he had. A 1991 PGA box of cards. We'll see what's in that thing here in a video in the future. We got our next auto, Brady.
Okay.
We got Jonathan Vilma from the U. It's a nice-looking auto, but not the player you want. Sorry, Jonathan.
That was a nice looking auto, though. I like when they actually put a little effort into it.
numbered to $3.99. And one thing I want to shout out my buddies that showed up at my uncle's calling hours. A lot of them watch these videos. Jake, Colin, and Chris. That's my O-line. That's literally 4 out of the 5 members of our offensive line in college. Those are my boys. I appreciate you guys coming down, taking the day off work to support me. Last pack magic. Maybe Uncle Chuck up there wants to send us a little luck. We wouldn't mind that, regardless if we make money back or not. It's been a lot of fun being here, being back in the game, and thanks for joining the party. We'd really, really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. We are over 2,000 subscribers. I would have never guessed we'd reach that level so quickly. Thank you to each of you for your support. Thank you to Panini for a Caleb Williams right here. And that is, again, ooh, sorry. Gave the next card away. Caleb Williams Concourse. Got too busy thanking people. Justin Fields. Gave my buddy Jake a shout out. His son Oakley. Send all my Steelers cards to him. Out of 249, Fields didn't last very long in Pittsburgh. I'm surprised they didn't give him another chance. What do you think the plan is there, Brady? Aaron Rodgers?
That's what I heard, but it's been so long now. You got to wonder what their plan is.
All right, so definitely didn't make the money back. Fun to open. Let's go through the big hits here. We did have some top quarterback action. You look at the big quarterbacks we pulled. 2 Drake Mays, the Mem, and the silver here. Caleb Williams, silver as well. I do like this Mem. It's very frustrating how they give you the napkins. It's just a piece of fabric that they pull out of the scrap yard. It's ridiculous in my opinion. A kicker auto. Maybe this guy's the next Vinatieri, who knows, but goodness gracious. 25 out of 35. And Devin, a chain. 2 out of 7. If I butchered the last name, my apologies. Sean, you can correct me at work when we see each other next. Saquon Barkley out of 35. Another look at one of the best autos I've ever seen pulling cards. Jonathan Vilma. You have your act together. Drake May, Jaden Reed, and those are pretty much the big hits here. Not a big jackpot night, kind of the opposite of it. As Joe Exotic would say, I will never financially recover from this. It's that kind of product for us. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 10. If you get, say, this card with a big name quarterback, you're screaming, hooting, and hollering, making all kinds of money. I'm interested to see what kind of money this brings in. His Super Bowl season, really cool picture. I do like that card quite a bit. But it's just overpriced. It's not Panini's fault for trying to make as much money as they can. I do like the quality control of this compared to some of the other products we've opened. But again, with the price being as high as it is, and the quality as far as the pulls you're getting being this, 4.5 out of 10 is what I'm going to give it. Again, thank you so much for joining the party here. Brady, it's been a lot of fun being with you. Happy box breaking and pack ripping to each of you. We'll catch you next time.